Good afternoon, everyone. Hello. How is everyone? Okay, today after I showed you guys all the paper in the Cricut paper packs, I got these. I'm like, these look like men's shirts. So I had to make a card that looked like a man's shirt. So I did, and so that's what we're doing today. I made one. This is, and I think the links to the paper are down below. And then I thought, oh, a gift card fits in there too. So originally though, what I was doing is, it's a man's shirt. And, right, you can't see it there. It's a man's shirt. And then we put another card in the pocket of the shirt. So here's the card. I just made this. This is just the free font because for the Patreon supporters and the sponsors. Oh, did we post this in the sponsors? I don't think we did. Okay, so Callie, my assistant's gonna post that now for sponsors only, that you also get this file. And I made it, so all you have to do, if you want to change the font or change the writing to happy birthday or whatever you want to do, you can just detach this from the card and then click on it, and you can change the font, you can change the words, you can change anything. This is completely free. Everything is made from free shapes. So here's the card inside. It's exactly the same card, it's just miniaturized. And I also kind of thought this would be cute for somebody that had a little baby or a new baby. Like, this is from the wife, you know, or the mom. And then they made a little baby one from the baby. I thought that would be fun. Hey, Joan. I want to say hi, Bobby, Joan, Sheila, Mary, Jessica, Yvonne, Bonnie, June, Joanne, Pat, Joanne Lynn, Christy. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for all the sponsors. You guys are amazing. All right, so you guys ready to get started? Let me go to my overhead cam. Okay, so here is the big card, and I have the little card here. And let me show you the buttons. So you can use real buttons, and I really need to get my nails done. They're way too long. I just made these. Can you see? Thanks, Brenda, for subscribing. These are just circles with two cut circles inside, and I don't have patience to put the little string, so Callie put thread. It's not getting, she just tied thread in the buttons. They're just paper buttons. If you have real buttons, that would be awesome, you know, to use actual real buttons on the card too. So also what I did to make this easier is on this part of the card, this is where you place the buttons. I had it right on there so you guys will know exactly where to put them, and you won't, you know, it's just easier. And if you have questions, please put them in all caps. Okay, so what I'm going to do first is I'm going to ink the edges because we're using the same paper for all of them. And this comes from the boys pack. What's it called? Boys World Cricut pack. And then this paper comes from the steel plate Cricut paper pack. Sheila says I have tiny buttons. I probably do have tiny buttons in my button drawer because she went through my drawers. But I didn't even look. I wanted to make some that, so when I share the file, you guys have them. And to let you know, you don't have to have the buttons. But I think, go steal buttons off your husband's shirts that he doesn't wear anymore. I've also heard of people buying shirts that have lots of buttons on them at the Goodwill store or at the thrift store, and then just ripping the buttons off after you purchase. Don't just rip buttons off shirts in a store. That would be awful. So I'm just inking the edges. If you've never done this before, what it does is it just puts, make this, see this. Can you tell that's inked? And this is not inked. Like it just finishes it off, especially if you have a white core paper and not white core everything else. Yay, Connie's paper order gets there. Oh, and the extra buttons that they provide. Yep, save all those. Or if you're throwing away some shirts, some men's shirts, if they have holes or something in them, take the buttons off first. Hi, Jamie. And I made tiny little buttons to go on the tiny little shirt. Did I do that one? Nope. Oh my gosh, I really need my nails to be shorter. You know what you can do for little pieces like this? I can take my Cricut trimmers or tweezers. Now, some people say they don't like these because they're reverse tweezers. You have to push them to open them. But this is a really good use for these. It holds it for you. I don't have to hold the little things. See? Okay. And let's fold the card. I feel so funny making a tiny card. Oh, and let me tell you guys, I cut this out and I made the pocket just perfectly wide enough for one piece of paper, not layers of paper. So I had to recut the pocket and I made it bigger. And I did not recut this card, but in the file, I did shrink this card just a little bit smaller so yours fit in here better than mine does, because mine's, it's like lifting right there, because I didn't account for the thickness of this. So I just wanted to let you know your card will be a tiny bit smaller. And you don't have to make the small card and gift card fits in, or you can put a gift card in a small card and stick that in too. Okay, so I'm going to put everything together on this piece first. And I'm using May May's Art Glitter Glue. Whoops. And it should fit perfectly right on the edge. And then this, when I did this one, after I glued it, I took my pin from my glue and I went underneath and kind of pulled that up so it looked more like a collar. So I'm going to try to glue this one not on perfectly. I don't know. Like, this one might just be too small. I'm going to try to, I don't know what I'm going to do. We're going to see what happens. The pattern for this card is for my Patreon supporters, or my YouTube sponsors get this card. If you're a YouTube sponsor, you go to my community page on YouTube. So you go to my YouTube channel and then click on community, and there are sponsored only posts only for people that support my channel. Okay, so I'm gonna push this. I'm gonna hold this edge, push that so I can get like a little, see? I don't know if you guys can see. I'm trying to bump it up a little, which I probably shouldn't do on the tiny card, but it's like practice for the big one. So it just has a little bit of space there. And then this little piece goes on top of the pocket. Thank you, LaDonna, for subscribing. Oh, and May is subscribing to sponsoring my channel, and she also has the sponsor on her channel now. So I'm sponsoring May. Okay, now when gluing the pocket on, do not glue on this area here. You want to only glue on the edges because you want to be able to put something in the pocket. Although I didn't make anything to put in the pocket, but you could duplicate this card and make it small enough to fit in the pocket. I personally don't want to deal with things that small, but maybe you could print them. Maybe you could print the top and just stick it on. That would be good. And I'm gonna push this together so it has a little gap there so it looks more like a pocket. You could flatten all this and make it a print and cut maybe. You might want to change the colors or something. I don't know how that would print. Okay, so now we gotta put these little buttons on. So that's why I have the quick stick. Have you guys used the quick stick? It will grab those for me. And I'm just gonna drop some glue here. There. And of course, you don't have to use this paper. You can use any paper you like. You could use solid paper, and you could emboss it. So I made this so I can put it right at the edge, and it's not working. I put it too far over the edge, and it's not moving on me. Just slide it where I need it. So we're going to try again. So I made it so there's a little edge at the top and here, but you can't even hardly see it. But this is the small card, so it's no big deal. All right, now let's oh, you know what? I glued those buttons on wrong. I wanted to glue the other side of the button color on, and I glued the printed side. Okay, I'm putting this back in for now until after I ink up all the edges. So now we're doing the big card. Hi, Angela. So we're inking the edges. You can really just do it with any, I have a hair stuck on me. Oh, Connie, that's a great idea. A Hawaiian shirt with flamingos would be fun. Oh yeah, you could color the buttons. Well, flamingos as buttons would be awesome. I'm gonna do this one again. I don't know if I missed this side. Whoops. Okay, this one's gonna have a dirty shirt. Hi, Darlene. Hello, Belinda. Okay, did you guys hear about my trip I'm taking? I'm driving. This doesn't start till July 25th. My son and I are driving to Salt Lake City. Then we're going to go to Vegas and the Grand Canyon, and then we're driving back. And we're going to live stream the whole thing on my channel. And then when he's driving, it'll be on my channel. So it'll be on my channel most of the time. And then when I'm driving, it's going to be on his channel, Beard Adventures. So we're going to live stream it. We're driving across the country in a Tesla. And you're all invited to road trip with us. And we will announce at the Tesla chargers we will be at. And if people want to meet us there, they can. I should count how many stops we have. Can you guys hear me okay? Okay, let's start here. Let's go ahead and put the buttons on. I can't pick these up with my stupid nails. Oh, I want to make these so they're straight. Oh, that's the back side, I think. Oh, there's that hair. There we go. This one looks like a mess. Hopefully it will dry okay. Oh, and I'm getting glue everywhere. Does this make you guys feel better? Some people think I'm perfect at this. I'm not. I can't even grab this one. Okay. There we go. Buttons. I will not be doing any stamping, but you could. You could stamp patterns on it. That's a great idea. I could have done it this way too. Turn the paper over. I don't know that I have any stamps that I can even think of that I would use for that. Okay, now I'm not going to glue this really long piece down there at the bottom. I'm going to put glue on this side and this side. So the short side and the straight top piece. And I'm going to put this side down first up against that piece. And I'm going to kind of push this in a little. So it has a little lump there. See that? Hi, mouse baby. Ooh, a screwdriver in the pocket? That would be a great idea. This is May It's art glitter glue I get from maymaymadeit.com. Oh. Okay. Now we're going to glue the top of the pocket, which you don't have to do it this way. You guys, you can be inspired by me and make your own card. Or you can use my files and change them. Make it your own. Okay, so now make sure you do not put glue at the top piece. You want to be able to put something in the pocket. Oh, a cell phone in the pocket. What a great idea to make a little cell phone. That is a great idea. Oh, I was wondering what you guys were talking about, the square box. I did not know what you're talking about until Sheila said, this is ink. This is just a tiny little ink. This is from Gina K Designs. Now, I want to make sure this is dry before I put the thing in the pocket, but we'll go ahead and put this on here. So I made this to fit, because I thought it should fit all the way to the edge, because it's like the edge of the shirt. But of course you can change it or make it any way you want. This doesn't look very good right there. But it is what it is right now. Oh, Christy's gonna be doing the pizza card. Did I show you guys that card? I might have just posted that on Patreon. Let me get that card. Well, I can show you some of the other cards I made. This one. Dad, I wanted to make you something. I wanted to make you dinner for Father's Day. Can you answer the door? And it has a little pizza guy. The little pizza guy is a Cricut image. Isn't that fun? Because that's how I would make him dinner. Order a pizza. Okay. So now this little card fits in here. You have to be careful where you put the glue, and your card will fit better because I made your card a little smaller, so it fits in the better. Fits in there better. But you have to have room for glue here. This card is so squarish with this pattern. I can go like this pattern better, because this is a little bit of a bigger pattern. And this one is just repeating itself, so it all just blends in more. So I like this one better. Oh, lid on the glue. I always forget that. Okay, that's my card, guys. How about a gatefold card with the shirt on both sides? Callie, my assistant, was telling me about that and thought that's how I was doing the shirt. I'm like, no, I never seen one like that. I like this one. Where'd the, oh, here it is. See, I made the buttons a different color on this one, and I should have on this one too. But you can also make the collar a different color, make all the pieces, make the whole pocket a different color. Oh yeah, you could put tickets in it for a gift. Sheila says calico. Talking about Callie. I'm going to switch back over to me. How do I do that? Hitting that button. Kathy Lewis asks, how do I sign up for your Mountain Make-A-thon class? There's not been put out there yet. There will be a way for you to sign up. Everyone has to sign up for the classes before the event. And I'm teaching 2 of the same class. So you should be able to get in on one of my classes. I don't know how many people are going to be in each class though. Oh, Mouse Baby's parakeet has laid 5 eggs and they're starting to hatch. Yeah, thanks, Bobby. The pizza guy is from the fast food cartridge. There's lots of fun things on that cartridge. I love that cartridge. I think this was the first time I used it. But it would be fun to make. Oh, you can make a picnic basket cartridge or something. A card, I mean, not cartridge. I share my Design Space files with the people who support me on Patreon or sponsor me on YouTube. There is a link in the description for the people on YouTube or on Patreon to where you can go there and sign up to get it. And on YouTube, you can just click the sponsor button and go to my community. Ooh, Joan did her first Darth Vader from the new Dark Side images. Thanks, Mouse Baby. All right, do we have any other questions? I'll see you guys on Saturday. I don't know what the video's about yet. Saturday morning Design Space class, 11 a.m. You got any ideas? What do you want me to show you? Oh, Sheila will miss this Saturday. Sheila, we have our Patreon hangout. We'll miss you. If you have any ideas that you want me to cover on Saturday for the Design Space class, let me know. Oh, and look behind me. Did you notice that? Okay, what I did differently is over here I had 2 racks of 8.5 by 11, like this one's 8.5 by 11. That's the only one I'm keeping over here. These are new 12 by 12 racks because I have so much stuff in 12 by 12 and Cricut has more stuff and they got the corrugated cardboard and stuff and it's 12 by 12 and I want a place to put it. So I'm like, I just need 12 by 12 stuff. I don't use the 8.5 by 11. Callie was over there putting my stuff in order of the calibrated, no, what's it called? Corrugated cardstock, and I think chipboard, and I don't remember what else, but we got more room, so if they come out with more colors and stuff. And then I have my glitter paper here, which it doesn't look as pretty on the video as it does in person. You think I have enough of each color? And then I have all my, where's that at? This is the Cricut pattern paper. And that's Cricut poster board. All that. And this is all Cricut cardstock. And I'm hoping they come out with new colors. Oh, I forgot, guys. Tomorrow, 11 a.m., so Friday and Saturday we'll be here 11 a.m. May is going to be on my channel. We're going to pick the winners for our St. Jude's giveaway. So the winners are going to be chosen live. And May's going to come hang out on my channel. Forgot. You can go ahead and set a reminder for that. The video is already on my channel. It'll say what videos are showing next. So May's going to be here. Okay, Debbie, you need to know how to change your blade? I can show you that right now. Get it. It only takes a second. Okay, so here's your blade housing. You push on the stick right here. And then you see the blade. You see it? You can. I just grab it and pull it out. And then when you put the new blade in, it's not sharp here. You put the dull in. I hold it like this, push on this, and just like drop it in. See? And that's how you change the blade. Thanks, Joanne. So now you have a new blade. When I use glitter and stuff, glitter paper, I just wipe the blade. I do this all the time. Never once have I ever cut myself. So it's how to change a blade. It's real simple. Cricut has new vinyl. You know how I know some people, their vinyl gets bubbles because it's rolled up? The new vinyl doesn't do that. They also have flat vinyl, but their new vinyl and rolls, it doesn't get no bubbles. They've reformulated the vinyl and they're sending it to me. So I may have to do a live video. I think I get some tomorrow. And then I get a bunch of new stuff on Saturday. And I'll show it to you guys. I don't know why you're thinking it's much harder. It's so much easy. I saw in my group, Cricut Design Space with Melody Lane, I don't know if it was you or somebody else, but they totally took this apart to change the blade. I don't know how they took it apart. But you just push it and the blade comes out. Thanks, Bobby, for sharing the video. How do you change from cutting to writing with the Cricut? In the layers panel, you just click on the image you want to change and then click write. Thanks, Linda, for subscribing. The removable is equivalent to Oracle 361. And now they have permanent in lots of colors. and a matte permanent, not a shiny permanent. I mean, they might have some shiny, but they are also going to have a new matte permanent vinyl. All right, guys, I will let you go, and I will see you tomorrow and Saturday. I love you guys. Thank you so much for joining in on my videos. You make it more special. Love you guys. Bye.